Some people laugh at the idea of curses until the day they feel like something is following them, something invisible but real enough to ruin their life. Because in 1928, in rural Pennsylvania, a man became convinced he had been hexed, and what he did to break that curse turned into one of the darkest witch stories America has ever seen. It happened in York County, Pennsylvania, in an area locals called HEX Hollow. Back then, folk magic wasn't just a rumor out there, it was part of life. Some called it powwow, Pennsylvania Dutch folk healing, prayers, rituals, charms, the kind of stuff passed down quietly for generations. And one man named John Blymeyer started falling apart. He claimed he couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't think straight. Every day felt heavier, like something was draining him. But John didn't think it was stress. He didn't think it was illness. John believed one thing: someone had put a hex on him. In John's mind, there was only one person responsible. A man named Nelson Raymeyer. Raymeyer lived out in the woods, the kind of man people didn't mess with. Some locals said he practiced powwow too, and in a place like HEX Hollow, that was enough to turn you into something people feared. John didn't want to call the police. You don't call the police on a curse. Instead, John believed the only way to break a hex was to get something from the witch himself. He wanted a copy of a book known as The Long Lost Friend, and a lock of Raymeyer's hair, because John believed if he had those things, he could undo whatever had been done to him. So one night, John brought 2 other men with him, and they walked to Raymeyer's house, not to kill him, but to take back control from the curse. They confronted Raymeyer inside his home. They demanded the book. Raymeyer refused. The argument went from words to violence, fast. And then it happened. Nelson Raymeyer was killed right there in his own house. But here's what makes this story even darker. Even after Raymeyer was dead, John still believed the hex was alive, still active, still hunting him. So the men tried to burn the house. But the flames didn't finish the job. Evidence remained. The body was found, and the men were arrested. This wasn't some urban legend. This was real. A man truly believed he was cursed, and that belief led him to do something unforgivable. Like and subscribe for more stories like these.